Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Akil and welcome to my final catch-up review. I'm hoping I don't have to do any of these for a while. We'll see how it goes next year. It depends if I can see a movie and in a certain time period, but really this depends. So today, as you can tell by the title of this video, it's gonna be for Venom. So without further ado, let's do this guys. So to start off with, for my pre-rating score, I'm gonna say that Venom is an okay movie guys. Nothing too surprising, it was just alright. So yeah. Alright, now let's talk about the story. So the story of Venom is pretty much there's this thing called the symbiote and there's the Life Foundation, and they are using the symbiotes to show that humans are kind of evolving in a sense. I think that's what it was. I'm sorry guys. Again, very bad memory. But correct me if I'm wrong. They view Riz Ahmed's character, who's known as Colton Drake in the movie, who's kind of the bad guy, views humans as idiotic, or in my opinion, well, what I'm trying to say guys here is the fact that if I was him, I would say that they're idiotic, but he says other words like that. But really, he's saying that we as humans aren't doing the right thing and all that, and we're living in a bad world. So it's similar to our world, but instead, the symbiotes and the testing them to see if they work and all that. So they think that that's the new way of life. So really, that's what they're trying to do, and they test a bunch of people, and eventually Eddie Brock, played by Tom Hardy, gets a symbiote, and it affects his life and all that type of stuff. So yeah, so if you've seen Spider-Man 3, you know how Venom works, the symbiote. It latches onto another person and they get the that power of the symbiote. They do really weird or abnormal things. The stuff that Tom Hardy, or should I say Eddie Brock, does in this movie, it's kind of funny and also kind of stupid in some cases here. But overall, it was a story about Eddie just trying to figure out how to get rid of the how to control the symbiote, and also be the guy that he wants to be for Michelle Williams' character, his girlfriend, aka Anne. Or is it Anne? You can't remember. I think it's Anne. Yeah. Anyway, that's that. So that's the story of Venom. Very simple story. All right. Now let's talk about and also before I actually talk about the positives, I should also mention that there is an end credits in this too. So yeah, I won't spoil what it is, but there are two end credit scenes. So stick around. The first one is a legit end credit scene setting up a sequel. The second one is, well, for another movie, which I won't say in case you guys don't know. But you guys should know because the movie's been out. But I'm just letting you guys know. But anyway, that's that. So alright. So now let's talk about the positives. So first up, good relationship between Eddie and Venom. Or should I say just the relationship between Eddie and Venom was good. Yeah, that was a good relationship there. And I did like the banter between Eddie and Venom, or should I say the symbiote. But I guess it is Venom because the symbiote can come in many different forms. But really, Venom is somewhat of a comedian in this movie in certain parts, like the lines he says and all that. But I guess because it is directed by a guy who made Zombieland, and that's kind of an action comedy too. I don't know, but it did not feel like a comedy, which we will talk about in the negatives here. So that I did like. Also, I liked the final battle, even though it was pretty short. I liked it for what it was worth. I liked the cool action sequences between Venom and Riot, which I can't say because the movie has been out, guys. So yeah, but that's not a massive spoiler. But really, Riot. That's a certain character's symbiote attachment, or should I say symbiote name. I won't tell you who's the host of Riot, but it's kind of predictable if you watch the movies here. And finally, the ending. I did like how the movie ended, like the last few lines and all that type of stuff. Even though it's kind of given away in the trailer, I did like how that certain scene really wrapped up and showed like how Venom was going to be from now on and all type of stuff, and how he was previously shown in the film. So yeah, it's a great way and a nice little way to end the film. So in my opinion, I did like the ending. Alright, now let's talk about the negatives, guys. So, first up, rushed storyline. This entire movie felt rushed in certain parts, right? They were just jumping. It was very rushed, and I did not like that at all. So really, I don't know what they were thinking. And even though the movie is 90 minutes, which is very shocking for a Venom movie, and a movie about a superhero, or should I say in this case an anti-hero, it still felt rushed. Like, I've seen animated movies that take their time. Animated movies, yes, they take their time. But really, this movie just felt rushed. And that's not good, guys. That's really not good. But then again, it also goes back to how long this movie really is. So yeah. And also, another negative that I picked up was that it's not that funny. I barely even laughed at all. Like, there were only probably one or two times, or one or two times also when I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. No, but really, I was just like, no, okay, whatever. But really, this movie, the humor, it did not work at all. I'm sure you've heard a bunch of other people say this too about the film, guys. But really, it's not that funny at all. And that's coming from a guy who made Zombieland. And I don't know if it's good because I haven't seen it. But I can't even remember what the Rotten Tomatoes score was. Yeah. But they have made a ride of it. So I'm assuming it's good. But then again, who really knows? They make rides of everything nowadays. But that's that. And also, last negative that I will tell you before I wrap up this review is that there was underwhelming action sequences, guys. Yes, there was underwhelming action. It was very, very disappointing. I was so sad to see the action very underwhelming, very disappointing. In other words, it was very, like, very down to earth. It was very simple. Like, nothing like extraordinary out of this world. This is a superhero movie, guys, and I expected some superhero craziness, some Marvel craziness, guys. And I don't know who's to blame here. I really don't. But that's all I have to say for that. So, guys, to tell the truth, this movie was kind of wasn't a mess. Like, the tones weren't like messed up here and there. It was just pretty disappointing in my opinion. So for that reason, as a final score, I'm gonna give Venom a 5 out of 10. I was gonna say 9. Whoops, sorry, my bad. A 5 out of 10. Imagine if I said 9, that would be pretty fun. But really, no, 5 out of 10. This movie was okay. It wasn't good. It wasn't even great. It was just okay in general. So yeah, but it's almost a bad movie, guys. Except for those few redeeming qualities. Like I said, the final battle. What really brought the movie's grade up a little bit more from like a 3 or 4 out of 10 was the relationship between Eddie and Venom. So yeah, but apart from that and the final battle and the ending of this movie, really, this movie is just not that good. Or should I say it's just okay in general. So yeah, so that's my catch-up review of Venom, guys. What did you think of this movie? Tell me in the comments below. And I'll see you guys this weekend probably, as I'm going to see Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. Also, I might be doing a new 4K collection update. So stick around for that, guys. A bunch of videos coming soon. I'm really looking forward to that. And hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. Thanks for watching. This is Akil, and I'm signing out.